Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name's Bricia. If you're new, make sure to subscribe, and if you're not new, welcome back. Today's video, I'm doing a sushi mukbang / Q&A. I asked you guys to ask me some questions on Instagram, and also I wanted to share something. I feel like I kept it secret, and now that it's like done and over with, I kind of just want to share kind of where my mindset's been at, and I don't know, just kind of have like a little heart-to-heart with you guys while I eat some sushi, and just like really get deep in chit-chat. I'm in the mood to talk today. I feel really good. I meditated this morning. Oh my god. I seriously need to be careful. Okay, so I actually did this video already. I'm so scared. Let me get this away. I did this video already, and then the reason I didn't post it and I have to do it again is because I was doing my freaking mukbang, and then I spilled my Coke, and the Coke got over the computer. Somehow it kind of got on the camera as well, and I was so upset. I had to go buy a new computer, so that's why I haven't uploaded that video. So I kind of wanted to just redo it over again because I was pretty upset. I don't know why with sushi I love Coca-Cola. I don't have Coke at home. I don't buy Coke. Like, I usually drink water and like lemonade and juice, things like that. But I just love Coke with my sushi. Just throw in a little lemon. Did you guys like my elevator music? Okay. So good. Okay, so I'm gonna tell you guys what I got. I got salmon sashimi. I love salmon sashimi. This is eel. No, it's tuna. It's tuna. Yeah, it's tuna. And then this one's like he said this one was their most popular one. It's a crunch, like shrimp with crab. I tried this one. This is the exact thing I got last time. It was my first time eating their sushi last time. It's pure. That's what they're called. So if you guys are in Phoenix, go check out that sushi spot. It's really, really good. Gosh. And then I got some fried rice. So this is the chicken fried rice. Yes. Alright. Okay, let's just get into the first question. The first question is by Kim2Fly. And she asked, would you get any other work done? For those of you guys that are new, I got my breast and my butt done. And no, I wouldn't. I would never. I know I said that a long time ago. I said that I would get my nose done, or not that I would. Yeah, I think I did say that, and that I definitely don't feel like that anymore. I've grown to love it. I feel like that's what makes me look like me, and I don't know. I love it. It's a cute little button nose, and I just would never touch my face, ever in my life. I would never touch my face. That's something my mom used to always tell me. Like, she used to always say, no matter what you do, do not touch your face. So the answer is no. I'm pretty content with myself now. Not that I wasn't before, but I don't feel the need to do anything. This one's so good. Let me just do my thumbnail. Someone asked, oh, it's the same person. Have you ever social media stalked somebody? That's a good question. Have I ever social media stalked somebody? I'm not gonna lie. It's just this one person that I have my eye on, that I've had my eye on forever, I swear. And I used to do that. Now I don't at all, because I mean, I'm not gonna, okay, maybe sometimes I'll like lurk every now and then. Not every day though, that's weird. But sometimes, yeah, but that's the only person, and the one and only person I would ever do that for. I already feel like pathetic doing it. But I can't help it. So yeah, definitely just one person, been there, done that, still doing it sometimes. But all right, next question. What's your idea for a sexy date? Smiles 21 asked. My idea of a sexy date, cooking together, like learning how to cook something together and have some drinks, and because it's kind of like it's kind of intimate, and you can still talk, and it could be like a little vibe, and you can enjoy the dinner together. And I think that's sexy, and it kind of brings you closer in a way. To me, that's sexy. I would like that. So the next person asked, what trends need to go away? At least for me personally, the trend that I don't like, where I don't know, it just bothers me, is like those neon and those neon green dresses. Like I was just like, all right, can we like get it over with? I don't like it. I feel like everybody wears it all the time. I'm not gonna lie, I have an orange one, but I don't wear it anymore, and I just don't like it at all. Can we get it over with? But that's my opinion. Everybody, don't get offended. Someone asked, what's up with you and Mr. THC? That's that guy I did a collab with. You guys don't know in my last video. Absolutely nothing. A lot of people ask me that, and it's really weird and annoying because no, I would not. He reminds me of like my brother, and definitely not my type. But he's cool as fuck though, just not my type. But I know like why you guys probably think that, because I rewatched that video, the live, and I was just super cringe. But imagine like being buzzed and then being on the internet live. That's just not good, So that's what I was, and if I was being a little flirty, then that was not my intent. But I can see why people thought that, and so I ended up deleting that video because I'm like, I don't want people to think that. Well, let me eat this sushi real quick. I think there's some good questions so far. Would you with a girl? I've been getting that question a lot lately. If I'm being honest, my first experience was probably like 3 weeks ago with a girl. I feel like it was so weird. It was weird how it happened. Anyways, so I mean, I didn't do anything to that person. I don't think I would never do that. Like that doesn't, no, absolutely not. But this person asked if they could do this to me, and I was like, I'm single, I'm freshly single, and I have curiosity, like I've never done it in my life, and I'm curious, and just I don't know, I was just curious. So I said okay, and to me it was definitely the best, like definitely top 2 I've ever experienced in my life. She's number 2. But because she's female, so she knows what to do, I feel. And I don't know, but it was weird because the next day I felt really bad about myself. And I definitely would not do it again, because again, I did it because I was curious, and now I know what it's like, and I wouldn't do it again. But yeah, that's the honest truth. So I tried it recently. Someone said, tips on starting a YouTube. It's so awkward talking to a camera with nobody watching. It really is. The fact that I'm like used to it now is almost weird. But I think that for me at least, that was the most awkward part. Like I felt so weird. I used to doubt myself and say, I'm weird. Why am I doing this? Like this isn't gonna work out. But I think the best tip I can give you is keep talking to the camera, and keep talking to the camera until you feel like you're being yourself. And because sometimes I feel like when the camera's on you, people tend to act a little different, like that are new to the camera. So keep doing it, recording yourself until you feel like that's how you actually act, and keep reviewing the videos you're taking of yourself. Yeah, until you see where it's like, oh, that's really how I act. Let's try the sashimi. Favorite drink from Starbucks. My favorite drink from Starbucks is the iced matcha with sweet foam and brown syrup. Someone asked, biggest pet peeve in another woman and men. My biggest pet peeve is, I just have one pet peeve, and that's when people have like bad mannerisms at the dinner table. Like, I'm talking about like burping. Oh my god, if someone burps like next to me, like that would upset me. I don't like it at all. Yeah, I think that's my only pet peeve, I think. How do you feel about intimate piercings, like nipple piercings? Or I don't know. I used to think they were really hot and sexy. Now I definitely don't want that, because obviously I want to pursue acting and go to real estate. So last thing I want is to have that image as I'm selling a house or I'm on TV, you know, because you can see through the shirt. So it's just not the look I'm going for, but I think it's cute if I wasn't doing any of those things. Someone put, are all of your collabs just strictly collabs? Yes. I don't really have that many collabs though. I collab with like probably 3 people on my channel since I've had my channel, which is not a lot. But there was only one person that, you know, I found interest in. But as for the other 2, strictly collab. Hold on. Oh, let me change it. Do you guys like Pearl Jam? I love Pearl Jam. I don't know if I ever told you guys that. Okay, let's try this other sushi. This one's the tuna, I think. Let's try it. It's good. Oh my god. How did the cilantro get in here? It's good. The cilantro gives it an extra, like a nice little aftertaste. Alright. If you could date any Zodiac sign, which one would it be? It would be a Leo. That's always my answer. A Leo, and the second one Sagittarius. Maybe sometimes I think I need someone like me who likes to do the things I like to do. Maybe I just need to find another Sagittarius, but I like Leo. Someone asked, do you keep in contact with your ex? Absolutely not. Someone asked a dumb question. I stopped having sex with my friend who has a baby mama. Is it possible to be friends with him? With my friend who has a baby mama. Like, if he's with her, just go get away. Like, don't be that girl. Like, I don't know if maybe I'm reading it wrong. If you're a girl and you know, like, somebody's in a relationship and you, like, purposely interfere, you know about it, like, you're a piece of shit. Like, I would never do that. I would never. I'm probably talking to a lot of people. Don't unsubscribe. But I can't help but look at people different like that. I am judging you. And do better. Someone asked, are you dating again? And honestly, how do you meet people? LOL, single mom here too. Am I dating again? I probably, a little bit. I mean, not really. A little bit. That's my answer. Where do I meet them? I swear to God, I don't know if I just have a new aura to me, but, or aura, whatever. I don't know if I have a new aura to me, but when I was in a relationship, like, this was not happening. But now that I'm single, I swear I'll just be walking and they just, like, gravitate to me like magnets. It's crazy. And they're, like, people that are my type. But I also think I'm like, I always think I'm like, I don't know. What if it's temptation is a distraction for what I need to be doing? I don't want to be in a relationship at all. I mean, yeah, I just don't want to be in a relationship this year. I just want to really focus on the things that I want to do and accomplish my goals. I don't want to be with anybody for a very long time. I mean, there's only like one person that I want to be with, but like I said, I have my eye on. Like if this person was like, Bricia, let's be together, yeah, I'd definitely be there, like right away. Other than that, anybody that I'm like, if I'm hanging out with, it's definitely, to me, I just tell myself it's just nothing serious, and that's not what I want. And I'm very transparent about it too when I meet these people. Oh, I met like 2 people. Oh my god. Someone said, worst sexual experience you've ever had. Who asked that? Kyla? I think that's how you say it. I still fucking talk about it. Like I was telling someone the other day that it was fucking disgusting. It was so we were pretty much being intimate, and I was underneath this person, and just like spits in my mouth, but like it was like it came down very long, and then it was just a lot in my mouth, and it was just so fucking gross. Like I immediately stopped it, and I don't like that at all. It's such a turn off to me. I don't want your saliva in me, like all that. Like it's a lot. It was a lot. It was terrible. To me, that's my worst sexual experience. Yeah, for sure. I did not like that at all. Someone asked, "Are you a stripper now?" No, I'm not a stripper. I don't even know how to twerk. I wouldn't even know what to do. Okay, someone asked, what's something a man can do or does to make you feel attracted to him? Something to make me feel attracted to him. Something that makes me feel attracted to a man is someone who kind of protects me, like if in all aspects. But if there's like if someone says a rude comment to me, like to maybe say something back, or like I'm not saying be hostile, but kind of protect me in a way. Like if a female's trying me, protect me, say something. Don't just watch it. And also in other ways, and someone who knows what they have, like a man who knows, like I guess a man who protects me, a man who's focused on whatever he has going on, like his business, his goals, like someone who's focused, and also someone who knows what he has, like someone who's not a fool to be those guys later to know, like not to have me to know what they missed out. Like I want someone who knows what they have, like, and you can tell when a man knows what they have, like, so those 3 things: focused, know what you have, and be protective. That's something that attracts me to a man. This one is so good. My fucking fried rice is probably cold right now. Did smell. Okay, someone asked, any fears / insecurity. So I wanted to share something with you guys. So my fear is not like, my fear is, it's so weird saying it. My fear is not to be married in life again. Like my last relationship, we were actually married, and it didn't last long, but like we weren't married for long, but we got married, and now we're divorced. And I think that's why it was so hard for me. Why even still sometimes I feel a little disconnect with myself. Like my heart and my mind are two different. They're not agreeing right now. They're not on the same page. I feel a disconnect with myself, like detached. I feel a lot of anxiety, a lot of things I think. I self-doubt because I seem not to be as sure as like how I was just explaining not too long ago. That's usually how I am, and that's what my mind knows that. But again, my heart feels something else, and it just feels a disconnection. So I feel like it's definitely from But it's weird because I know, I know this is for the best, and I feel good. Like one big door closed, and so many are opening in good ways. So it feels right, and I feel lighter. I feel a lot, a lot more, I guess, at peace and accepting what happened. I think that's why it was so hard for me, because it was my first time getting married, and before I met this person, I'd never even thought of marriage ever, and I never was those girls who thought of myself in a wedding dress like as a little girl. Like I never thought of that. So he really put that in my head, and but I feel like, I don't know, once we were married, everything changed like drastically. Like him as a person, a lot of things started to unravel about this person, and so I feel like we walked into it with lies, and I just feel like, honestly, like looking back at it now, and I think that's why it's a little bit more sentimental to me, is I realized that I was in an abusive relationship, and I realized that by talking to, I went to see a therapist about it. I saw her 3 times because I just felt so weird. Like I felt like I lived a lie. Like the person who he was in my head didn't exist. And I don't know. And I, talking to this person told me I was in an abusive relationship. And I like to think that it's not funny, but sometimes I laugh when I'm nervous. But sometimes I think I know I'm smart. I know I'm a smart girl. Sometimes, a lot of the times of the healing process, I was more so disappointed in myself for not being smart enough to see what's going on and be smart enough to leave at the time. Like, why did I wait so long, you know? But I think once you're in it, you're kind of brainwashed in it. I don't know. So a lot of it afterwards was a lot of disappointment within myself for not being smart enough to see that, or to stand up for myself and things like that. So, yeah. So, I feel like this person made me, like, when it comes to marriage, because when it first happened, it was really nice, but then soon it changed drastically. And so I feel like moving forward, like now in life, like along with other things, because I want other things in my life, and the goals I'm working towards. But I would love nothing more to like be with one person and call it a day, and be like a power couple. I think that's something that I definitely want. But again, I'm not even in that mindset right now to even get to meet someone new and learn about them. Like I don't have the energy for that. I really want to direct it with purpose elsewhere. But that's something in my life that I want. Just maybe not now, but in life I definitely want that with the right person. So I think that answers like fear. That's my biggest fear. It was my insecurity, because I was like, oh my god, no one's going to want to marry my ass. Nobody's going to want me. But I think everybody thinks that whenever you go through a breakup, you always think that, like, oh my god, no one's going to love me. Nobody. It was my insecurity. Now I, again, learned to accept it and move on and know that who fucking wouldn't want that with me. So mindset, mentality definitely changed. I feel a lot better now. I don't share things if I feel like crap. Like if I'm talking about it, it's because I feel way better now. So I don't want nobody to like feel bad for me or anything. I don't like that. You know, I'm just telling you because I want to be honest, and maybe that explains my attitude lately. Or like what it was months ago. I feel like I was left silent, but I was still like trying to, I don't know, fake it. I feel like I eat a lot of meat. Like I've been paying attention to what I eat. I'm like, man, I eat a lot of fucking meat. Like, and I need to not do that. I feel like I've been meeting a lot of pescatarians lately. I'm like, I can be pescatarian, but I can't be a vegetarian. Absolutely not. So maybe I was thinking of doing that, like for a month, like become a pescatarian and just eat like just eat fish and shit, you know, and like just eat fish and lobster, like just like seafood, I guess. that's pretty much like all the questions. There was more questions, but I think those were like the good ones. Anyways, it was nice chit-chatting with you guys and kind of like opening up a little bit about myself. But I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you're having a good day. I'm gonna get this video posted for you guys ASAP. But anyways, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and end this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. Bye.